All right, next one in this Spectral Death. We're gonna keep going with Call of Duty rant. But yeah, people like why not why what's a better way to phrase this argument here that I was going on about on a very small tirade. People absolutely are so really feel like that they are entitled to only being able to play the game their way, or rather it's like it's so hilariously sad to see content creators or people. Oh, this kind of sucks for both. Oh, Star was really good early, so I might as well just rock it then. Oh, if it's gonna be Eternal anyway, I might as well polychrome the boy and just go ace matsing, and then that's a 4 of a kind. But it's so funny, and I guess this transitions more into just a wow, I just hate streamers in general argument when it comes to it then. But hear me out, hear me out when I'm talking about this here, people. Streamers are so goddamn whiny about every little thing in the world that it's actually so hilariously sad. Because you see me, like, if I was when I was playing Splitgate on stream, for instance, Splitgate 2, I'm dying, but I'm having a good time in my life. Or so, like, Battlefront 2, especially having a big resurgence, I am enjoying myself going into the meat grinder. And to be fair, I am absolutely 2 free jokers, spades, and 3 of a kind. Like, I am absolutely cognizant that my way to play, especially so, I don't necessarily have to be the best, and I am gonna, positively try hard and try to do the best that I can when it comes to it overall for winning, but I'm not trying to treat it as, like, life or death when it comes to it. I need to rearrange these. But watching other streamers play the games when they start really getting into the weeds of how much they hate a certain playstyle, or they will hate a certain person for doing XYZ or so, or daring to camp or wait 2 seconds or place vision and then everything happens like that in between. People are so whiny. I can actually go for the world and just do spades again when it comes to it. Never mind, I am not. Hello, Trance. Hello, family. I can take you just for the +4 mold, quite frankly, but I don't know if I'm really gonna get much here. Okay, actually, Soul Trance, I need death more, because getting more things. Should I legitimately take the family here? And then just try to go for 4 of a kind with as many aces as I make in the world? The Cryptid. Death. Boy of a kind with the family. Oh, scholar maxing! To be honest with content, when I've seen this, I was gonna be people who see a certain playstyle is lame, but you need to hear me out here when I'm talking about this on, I guess I am kind of punching down on the COD people, because that's, a very easy argument to just really have against, with how broad of an audience that is. But I'm picking at a pretty big player base. But I guess the better way for me to phrase this, rather, is the fact that there is, the whininess of people has not gotten old? Or what's the better way to put it? People always will complain and whine, and I guess it is in their right to do so, but you would catch me so dead to see, for me to be complaining about, how something's, about how something could be potentially, lame or game-breaking when it comes to it then, and I do complain at times, but, but when it comes to seeing... No! When it comes to seeing other people just try to do, one thing or another in a video game and maybe, failing, be it an alternate playstyle, they will, world's biggest complainers. I think I need the buffoon tag, actually, because I want to get better cards that maybe benefit me here. This absolutely sucks ass for all of it here. I'm gonna do sell you, and then just go 3 of a kind. 3 of a kind and 4 of a kind is what I can really do. Yeah, there are ways to play around it. Yeah, but again, people aren't going to really be cognizant. They're just going to say, well, this sucks. It's in the game. Why does it have to be in the game? I don't ever want it to be in the game ever again. And blah, 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 blah. So, and maybe I'm also coming from the mobile argument side of, like, how, like, people have to learn. And people are definitely not the best with trying to learn how to get better at video games. But my gods, are people bad at understanding that all? I think I'd definitely like more tarot cards. I'll take a punt. See if I get an ace out of it. That's not an ace. A foiled Queen of Clubs, but I don't want to play anything for Red the Bus. Bootstraps. Okay, actually, give me that. That is Molt on hand right now. And I'll absolutely take Molt on hand. But I'm more investing in streamers in general more than anything. I will actually sell that because I'm going to get the family proc and I want to get the extra interest. I'm more invested in streamers in general, more for the fact that, like, if I go to, like, a random person who's going to be streaming on Twitch or YouTube or when it comes to it for, like, a MOBA or for a shooter, all that I ever see them do is complain. Take that for Bootstraps. Take Temperance for Bootstraps. Or, this is why I enjoy my yapping, because I see people just, you know, stay silent. Like, let's say, like, they might just, like, stay silent the entire time, say one or two words in the team fight, and then just go, man, this sucks ass. Or, like, wow, you can't be any better, so you have to be doing this or so. Like, where's the engagement in this here, Chief? Where's the entertainment value? I'm finding fault, and I'm just tossing hands at people in general, considering how that's not how I want to operate my stream. And to be fair, they're not me. They can operate how they want, but some people are absolutely just not doing themselves any favors for trying to be entertaining at all, stream-wise. Ghost Mattel. Yeah, it's all right, the bus. It's really not getting me too much here. Dude, this King of Hearts has actually been making me so much free money. Oh, air swing. Yay! Thank you. I'm actually getting so many good family prots, unironically. I'm just saying it's a major part of the game, and complaining about it ain't gonna change it. Like, I can be mad at the game in the moment of just, like, getting destroyed and focused down, or, like, you know, like, having a shitter of a game. That happens. That's literally just part of video gaming in general. But when I see people, you know, that's what they only do, and it's like, how are you getting hundreds of thousands of views, for instance, here? How are you actually, like, one of the more vetted sources on the internet when all you can do is complain? Because I can absolutely name off so many different streamers that I used to watch that I only ever see complain. And I'm like, dude, how are you actually one of the top Twitch people of all time? I guess, like, your audience is grandfathered in and they're just kind of like, yeah, I love my streamer when they complain. But that ain't me, Chief. Red Seal. Like, it is absolutely not me, and I don't see, I would never think I could ever do that myself when it comes to it then. To a single random rank, I don't want to do that necessarily. Instead, put some aura on that. I should have saved the Red Seal, because I knew I was going to stick for that spectral card. No! Okay. Keep this starting down, because if I did, like, an ace or so up high, then I could maybe presume that these are my aces then. I'm going to have to presume that these are my aces. I have 4 hands. I can absolutely just wait this out. But, yeah, no, I'm just picking fights with streamer culture in general. For the fact that I really do not see how, like, complaining is valid. Complaining, I guess, can be an art form when it comes to it then. But at the same time, like, there is a limit to what I would say is rightfully complaining, point out something that exists in the game that is BS, and doing nothing else but complaining, which is a different subset of what I'm trying to say here. Because the whiny streamer archetype does exist here. You can look up, like, I could just name off what's in so many people. There, it absolutely is there. Yes, get me that. Bootstraps is just gonna keep scaling with seed money. Hello. I mean, more bootstraps value, oh my god. Maybe spectral path too. Hello. Yes. Well, I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to, whichever tarot card it is that moves a card's rank up, because I can't remember off the top of my head. But do it. I've stunlight myself on this long enough. Some of y'all are downright embarrassing for only ever complaining, not engaging with like the audience or trying to take the game in a constructive manner, or just enjoying the game. Like, we're playing video games for fun, people, when it comes to it. And I get that not everybody can get to have the same fun, or not everybody can really situate or disassociate from the state of the game as much, especially so from with how competitive some of them are. I mean, I play so many MOBAs, and I basically only grind rank ladders when it comes to it then. But there's more to the game to enjoy than just complaining endlessly. Wow, 4 of a kind's actually better than 5 of a kind. Wait, the arm! Ah, I wasn't paying attention. Well, now it's worse than that. Oh, well, it's good. It's okay, it's okay. Never punished, never punished. That's just gonna be skipping blinds and bot things or so. -1 anti, +1 hands, but -1 hand size. I did have bootstraps keep scaling, and honestly, it kind of would be funny. I don't want to do it just to keep it going. Yeah, let's do it. We get 2. I think of a kind in case I don't get the cash out then. Gimme. Jumbo Celestial Patch. Yes, please. Lose $1 per hand played. No. But let's move on to greener pastures now. Let's move on to greener pastures. So, Crimson, we're looking forward to virtual markets soon enough, aren't we? Now, here's one thing that I do wish I got to do more with my friends, which is VR stuff, because I feel like I haven't been able to do as much VR outings overall. To be fair, people are busy, and my usual group is absolutely a lot more busy than they've ever been when it comes to being able to actually be social in one facet of the internet. But oh my goodness gracious, you cannot believe how excited I am to do Virtual Market. So, for those of you that do not know, Virtual Market is basically the VRChat online convention. It's organized by VRChat itself, and they get around a lot of exhibitors and such, and it is all basically handmade maps that only exist for the 2-week convention period. Plus, it's like 3 community maps called Parareal, because they hold the convention IRL in Japan as well. That takes place across the globe when it comes to it then. I know like last year was like Paris and Dubai, for instance. Paris, Dubai, and Yokohama, if I recall. And then, etc., 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 going on from the years. Ace of Hearts foil. Yes, please. Yes, please. Certificate. It's funny, but I really don't need. Absolutely not worth it, Wraith. I have bootstraps, and that's all that I need. But it is a twice-a-year event. It happens VCAT Summer, VCAT Winter. It's happening in 3 days on July 12th. And I get to flex around, and I get to do VR streams again. Oh, baby, my first VR streams ever since I moved into the apartment, actually. Yo, this is actually going to be really fun. Like, this is going to be so damn fun to get to do it. Because not only am I going to be, of course, exploring around, but I'm going to be with you, Crimson. I'm going to be streaming out the experience come that night. Now, I am working that night, hilariously, so it's going to be a bit of a problem and a bit of a dampener on my overall energy and mood. But I feel like the adrenaline from being able to go out to VCAT with my friends is going to be better than anything. Yeah, 4 times better, actually, so I can save an ace in case I don't ever meet the goal for whatever reason, but the family's got me. No! Gross Miguel! Oh, I remember the topic that I was gonna go on about with Gross Miguel disappearing on me, actually hilariously or so. The previous one, which was the fact of how in my past Balatro videos, I find it really funny that the search for Cavendish goes on forever, which is the title of, yeah, like one of my last Balatro videos that I really did upload out is absolutely one of the most popular videos of all time in my catalog. That was just me, you know, like getting Gross Miguel and then inspiring Anti 2 and then getting Cavendish at the very end, Anti 8. Like people really like that video. So maybe everybody's Balatro pilled again. Holographic Wily Joker! Oh, well, I mean, I guess I'll ride you out for the last antes then, Chief. Ooh. Another ace, and a glass one at that, too. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, another ace of clubs. Hello, red seal. Ooh. No repeat hand types this round. Well, that didn't easily be done. Oh, yes, please. 2 more aces in the library. That is actually so wonderful. Red seal, you, sir. Alright, no, I didn't realize that that was the polychrome, so I couldn't tell because of the backing. I should have red sealed the polychrome, but it's fine. It's not right, it's just going to be a problem now. I've got this in the bag. Look at all those traders with all that money. But yeah, like, I'm really surprised about that. And I need to talk about the YouTube metrics in general, because I've been pulling decent numbers. All things considered, quite frankly. Like, I am very, very shockingly surprised by it, and very happy, I'd say, in general. Very large blind from Violet Vessel. How many aces do I have? I have 13. That could actually be a problem. Could be. Let's say the reroll. I want to see actually how much money I'm making on a 4 of a kind when it comes to it then. If I play a 4 of a kind out, I want to see what my bargain's looking at. So I just need 600k. So these are glass cards, of course, then, but, you know, withstanding the fact that I'm going to be able to get them. Okay, no, I can just do it within 2 4 of a kinds. Yeah, we're going to be fine. Actually going to be fine, then. But my YouTube metrics have actually been going pretty well, I've got to say. Like, on my vacation time, when I wasn't streaming hilariously, it was just offline content, I got 10 subs, people! Like, what? I barely get YouTube subs! I've been stuck at 975 YouTube subs for the longest damn time, I tell you, and I got 10 more subs in the past week! When I was away on break, when I basically made no announcements on it, I was just like out house sitting for my parents or so. And yeah, like, I don't know where, okay, actually I could technically check for where I am getting subs from the videos or so. But like, even looking at it for like the analytics for what's been going on recently as well, like, I'm getting a decent amount of views overall. And nothing's necessarily changed. It still is the 2 videos a day cycle that I've just been having for the same time now. Okay, we're good. Sorry. As that's done out right there. Yeah, like, it's just been 2 videos uploads a day constantly or so, and some of my more recent uploads have actually been getting more than like 20 or 30 views constantly, which I'm pretty shocked about, including the Tavern Talk videos. Crimson, out of the Tavern Talk videos, hilariously, why is it that we're like, okay, Tavern Talk itself, let me look it up here. The videos to start are getting maybe like the first videos, okay, only 2, 4, 3 views. But then the next videos onwards to where I literally have it titled No Story Progress, Cruzy literally yaps the chat for 30 minutes, and again, it's another 30 minutes of Cruzy yapping, have 39 and 18 views and 4 and 2 likes respectively. Like, I guess the Balatro content's gonna pop off because people want me to yap.